approach a voodoo cave in the jungle. Skipper sits quietly outside the cave while Gilligan goes inside and roots around with the voodoo artifacts. The cave was filled with mysterious artifacts. Gilligan took one out with him as he left the cave. The skipper said, "You shouldn't touch that voodoo stuff," and Gilligan told Skipper to mind his own business as they left the cave. The voodoo doctor began to peer maliciously at Gilligan and the skipper as they walked away. Once they reached the castaway camp, Gilligan, the skipper, and the professor stood around talking about what they had found. The skipper was afraid that the item Gilligan took from the cave would be cursed. So they sought the advice of the professor. The professor explained there's no such thing as voodoo, and there's no voodoo witch doctor within 1,000 miles. All the while, the voodoo witch doctor was peering at the three castaways who were by the cave. Back at the voodoo cave, the voodoo witch doctor had formed voodoo dogs out of clay. He began to manipulate the voodoo dogs. Back at the castaway settlement, the skipper and Mary Ann began a game of beach ball. Mary Ann kicked the ball at the skipper, and no matter how hard he tried, the skipper could not. Oh, but he could. Drop the ball. Back to Mary Ann. An utterly confused skipper and Mary Ann fled the sea. Later that afternoon, Ginger and Gilligan took a walk together. They were walking down the beach when the witch doctor struck again. Each of them became paralyzed in an uncomfortable position on the beach. They had frog legs. The professor and skipper took a walk together also to discuss the matter. The professor was skeptical of all this food hunt, and he told the skipper when all of a sudden he and the skipper began rolling over against their will. Thankfully, that ended soon. So as dinner approached, Ginger, Gilligan, and the professor began gathering food. They were walking along, minding their business, collecting food, when all of a sudden they began to march. Clearly something was going wrong on the island. After they had discussed it, all the castaways decided to approach the voodoo cave. Gilligan agreed to return the voodoo artifact he had taken earlier that day. As they approached the cave, Mary Ann and the professor got scared and backed away. Ginger got so scared that she ran all the way back to her grass hut.
Get no grass up.
The voodoo doctor made an appearance. Once tackled, Voodoo Doctor explained that he was just a normal guy trapped in the body of a voodoo doctor. And the castaways accepted him as performed an ancient ritual where he would be freed of his miserable existence. The castaways agreed, and the Voodoo Doctor explained the ritual to them. All the castaways joined in a circle, with the Voodoo Doctor in the middle. Or a semicircle. Some of the castaways chanted the ancient words that the Voodoo Doctor explained to them, while the others performed the ancient dance. The ancient dance included a fashion up. It worked! The Voodoo Doctor was transformed back into a normal man. As he removed each of the castaways came to shake his hand and introduce himself, except for the professor, who is still very skeptical.
Frequency.
And that was the end of this adventure on Gilligan's Island.